Hey everyone, welcome back to the discussion. Today, we're diving into a fascinating paper that explores the ripple effects of government censorship on digital technology. Specifically, it examines the impact of Italy's ban on ChatGPT. What were the researchers' main findings?
The study found that the Italian ban on ChatGPT led to a significant, roughly 50% drop in coding output among Italian GitHub users in the first 2 business days after the ban was implemented. However, this drop was short-lived. Productivity bounced back to normal levels soon after.
That's a pretty dramatic initial impact. What do you think caused this immediate decrease in productivity?
The researchers suggest the initial drop was due to Italian developers needing time to adapt and find ways to circumvent the ban. They weren't necessarily less productive, but they were spending time working around the restrictions rather than on their coding tasks.
So they essentially had to find workarounds. What methods did they use?
The study looked at Google search trends and Tor usage. They found a significant spike in searches for VPNs, virtual private networks, and an increase in the use of Tor bridges, tools that help users bypass internet restrictions.
That makes sense. People are resourceful, and if they need access to a tool, they'll find a way to get it. But this workaround comes at a cost, right?
Exactly. The time spent searching for and implementing these workarounds represents a loss of productivity. It highlights the unintended consequences of censorship. Even if the intention is to protect user data, it can disrupt economic activity.
The study focused on GitHub users. Do you think this impact would be similar across other professions that use ChatGPT?
It's likely that the impact would vary depending on the profession and how heavily they rely on ChatGPT. However, the study does suggest that even for highly skilled workers, the disruption caused by a sudden ban can be substantial, at least initially. The researchers also found that the impact was more pronounced among older users and those with fewer followers on GitHub.
Interesting. So the study provides evidence that even in a democratic country like Italy, censorship of digital tools can have significant, albeit temporary, economic consequences. It also shows the adaptability of users in finding ways around these restrictions. Thanks for breaking down this research for us.
My pleasure. It's a really important study that highlights the complexities of regulating technology in the digital age.
Absolutely. And it underscores the need for policymakers to carefully consider the potential economic impacts before implementing such bans. Thanks again for joining the discussion.